the Unnature Boy, and Duarte, triple done.
What it is, yo.
Shout out to everybody. Oh, well, we got a celebrity. Hang on. We got a lot of celebrities. I mean, first off, we got Avi popping in. And second of all, we got It's Chad.
You need his theme music, bro. So every time he pops in, you can.
Fuck, I don't even have my own music. Shit. Sai, I'm here. It's cool. I'm not going to give Chad a whole bunch of shit since he's moving. So.
It's fucked up.
Frankie, roll keeper. I know Shane was in here. Larry Manchacha, he's out there in the yard working. We got Tom, Talib. That I slap with that mod title, like bam, take it, Talib, take it. Minjosa.
With or without oil?
I don't know. I'm not typically an oil guy. It's just messy. I don't like the cleanup. Just
Just get the water-based stuff. It like disintegrates in water.
Well, then I got to go out and go get it, and I'm lazy. I mean, I'd be one hell of an alcoholic if I wasn't so fucking lazy. I'm like, God, the liquor store's like all the way there, and I got to walk in. I got to
talk to people, pull out my wallet. Yeah.
Ugh. It's all that work, man.
Ugh, brother. Ugh.
But Chad is not second to anything. He is the Messiah of the Lord's scale. I guess that works.
It does.
Is there a holy trinity?
I mean, there's a lot of other scales that people can claim, I guess, right?
Here's another guy we went to Chili's with out here. Did you not get the drawers done for Jerk?
The drawers done?
The drawers, the dirty drawers.
Oh, you know what? That's what was in that bag. BK was like, are these underwear? And I'm like, yes.
Oh, so BK even brought it up. That's fucking funny.
Listen, I'll hand the drawers to him personally.
I don't even know if he saw the Find My Figures ladies, their graffiti. I don't even know what the hell they did.
I don't know if I had given the dirty drawers to Gaines if there wouldn't have been some sniffing throughout the show, you know?
There's like, is this peanut butter on these? That's weird. I guess it would help stick to the porta potty, right?
Absolutely.
No, you killed it on that porta potty. Yeah, jerking the Gaines. I completely forgot about that meme. There's so many damn.
Dude, I came up with that saying. I had to do the call sign, you know?
Also, speaking of jerking the Gaines, Mega Powers, after this, Laser Pants will be on that show. We'll be chopping it up tonight, so that'll be fun.
Fantastic. I hope he's got laser in his pants this time. Feel like I never get my money's worth, bro.
It's like, where are the lasers? Well, I mean, it's YouTube. He might, boom.
That's true.
Gone.
He should have a laser show every time they donate. Instead of the music that Bobby hates, it should just be a light show, just flashing behind them and shit. Laser show.
Lasers. Listen, I know Bobby doesn't watch this show. Bobby is going to find a way to hate everything. I mean,
it's fine.
He's like, what is this air we're breathing?
You know
fucking air.
You know what, though? Don't be mad at him for being consistent.
Well, you know what? There is that.
There's a silver lining in everything.
Win right here. Laser Pinta.
Did he just make something positive out of all my negative shit? I hate that too.
Damn it. But still, he does. He flips it around. So you want to talk about, we kind of talked a little bit, New Jersey Toy Con. How'd that show go?
Listen, I think it was the most fun show that I've had to date because I got to sit next to the Find My Figures ladies and Ninja I can't even say Ninja for the most part because he was like a ninja. Every chance he got, it was like,
dude, that one picture where they had, it was Gaines. I can't remember who he was talking to. Was it Big Nerdy? No, it was somebody else. But then you saw Ninja in the back. I can't remember who spotted him. I've been Ken's Toys or something.
Oh, in the back. Yeah, bro. He just.
I'm like, that's fucking funny, dude. But you got to hang out with the ladies. I always hate name dropping them because I don't know if people know their names.
Nah,
so.
I mean they might, and if they don't, then they don't need to.
Yeah, I know, but
it's to Find My Figures ladies. That's all.
I reflexively do it. It's like Son of a Crayon Slayer. Always name dropping him, right?
You're like, that's my government, bro.
Roll Keeper said it was okay, but I still try not to do it. Oh, hey, father.
I don't want anybody calling me Bob if that was my name, you know? Not that it is, just saying. Watch, now some rando's going to be like, hey, you're Bob, right? Like, what?
What?
Who?
Which is funny because actually my father's name, what's not Bob.
Yeah. It's Bobber.
But he never goes by that, ever. Mm. He goes by his middle name. And his middle name is my middle name that I never go by.
I'll find out.
Well, I'll just tell you. Sure, that's easy. I'm surprised. I probably haven't slipped up and said it on fucking stream, probably.
I was getting ready to get the towel and the water bucket, but I guess I didn't need to.
Oh, look. Yeah, we said him like Candyman. Articulated ninja. Ninja. Name dropping is fine, but people don't care about Erica or Jasmine. They love to find my figures, ladies. LOL.
See, look, he said it.
That's why I read it.
You know, you're like at a solid like 2% sounding like Ninja. You got about 98%.
Oh, I didn't do this.
You almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
Oh, you almost had it. Oh.
I want to put babies in cream.
This guy right here, I think he does the best Ninja. I think Blake does it.
No, because Ninja blinks.
That was such a fucking fun stream. Shout out to Blake, dude, because he took every shot. Blink 182, I think, was my favorite of the fucking night, dude. That was my goddamn favorite. Blink Tarpley, I mean, it just kept rolling on. Oh my god.
Like, Blake would be the only person to fail the blink if you're in trouble test.
Can't do it. Ken's Toys. And speaking of Ken's Toys, he just pops up, man. I haven't heard Frankie do Ninja yet.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. It might work. Try it out, Frankie. And if you fail, you're getting canceled. Just so you know. So no pressure.
You mother. That's why you're wearing those glasses, fool.
Yeah, so I don't look like I'm blinking.
No, because a ninja blinks. Yep, you called it. Okay, so we'll just keep reading chat forever. Right. So thanks, chat. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.
Yeah.
How are you on that? On New Jersey Toy Con? Did you find anything for you while you were there? Or are you just too busy to run the table and sell those muffins?
So, yes and no. Because BK was there, he was pushing the muffins, right? So we did good on the muffins. Everyone loves the wife's muffins. But then my wife had a surprise. She showed up Saturday late, but you know, late is better than never. Showed up Saturday with homemade bread that she made.
Oh, what kind of bread?
And I don't want to say it was Italian bread. And everybody that tasted it was like, we love her muffins, but her bread, like, she's on to something. So I came home, told her, like, yo, everyone's excited about your bread. Like, I'm going to buy you a table next to mine, and you're just going to be selling bread with little butter packets. And
dude, with all the Italians that were there, I'm sure fucking Italian and garlic bread or whatever.
Who doesn't want healthy bread, bro?
Actually, I was hoping it was like, you know, carrot, banana bread, you know.
Oh, she got the banana bread. Trust me, she got all the breads. She's got a bread for everybody.
Hey, Italian brought Chad out here. It did not bring this guy, though. He is not Italian that I know of. Elite legend, Ramona.
What's going on? I heard he was Italian. I mean, he could be if he wanted to be, right?
Well, I mean, Ryan's, you know, LP's got me all messed up when it comes to his nationality. I'm pretty sure Puerto Rican.
LP's not Puerto Rican. There is no way in hell he's Puerto Rican, bro. Not even the 5% of him. I'm not, but I'd probably would.
I think he is. You know what? I think Elite Legend also might be Puerto Rican too, though.
No. Elite Legend is Puerto Rican.
Laser Puerto Rican.
No. There is no Puerto Rican in Laser. Mm-mm.
Well, I don't know, Chad.
I don't think so.
Chad's saying, yeah, I think he's got that in them. Have you ever, you saw him, right? Yeah, he more of a, I don't know, cholo. Can we say that? Tony's Figs. Can I call him a cholo? Let me know.
I think that might be a racialist remark.
I don't know anymore. I can't keep track of who can say what, whose cards got what.
I guess we'll find out if you're canceled. You know,
no shit. I mean, I'm not monetized yet. I'm working on it. By God. So anyway, so the wife's bread was fire. Anything else that stood out to you?
The wife's bread was fire. I actually picked up I got the little dime. I don't have him here with me, but the little dime of Piccolo.
Goku.
Yeah, well, no, I got Goku here, but I got the little Piccolo and
I don't know why Goku would need a Piccolo.
Yeah, listen, he does.
Weird.
He needs 3 of them, and I got it, and it looks cool, and I liked it. I think I overpaid like $10 for it, but whatever. I got. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know.
Are they SH Figure Arts or are they Bandai? What are they?
Bandai.
The Bandai ones.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Bandai ones aren't that expensive, right?
No, they are. The crazy thing is, so that this little Goku, I think he retailed for like $27 if I'm not mistaken, or 30 maybe.
Yeah.
The Super Saiyan 3, 4, and the Piccolo are like in the 50s to 75, and they're like this big, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, you're paying SHF prices for half the size.
I'm glad I didn't get into Dragon Ball Z. Oh, you know what? You want to talk about other little homies? You want to talk about do you have that Blackhorn?
I do. Listen, bro, that Blackhorn figure. We saw one at the show that some guy had done. I wish I had taken a picture, but he did like he basically continued the dragon's tail all the way back and like had a support on it. It was bendable and it was super badass.
No
and he had a little red lizard on him too, or a green one, I think it was. And I said, dude, do you know about this green and red lizard shit? Because I bought mine. I opened it up. It had a green lizard, same as the Google picture. Everything's cool. Then I gave Ninja one and he opened it in front of me and his had a red lizard. And I'm like, wait, I think my shit was green. So I Googled it. I can't find red anything to save my life. But I spoke to the one guy and he said, if you have the red one, that's considered the chase. And I was like, holy shit, it was meant to be. I bought 3 and 2 out of my 3 were chases because one Ninja has, I have the other. And then the first one I had came with a green.
Oh, no shit, brother. Everyone I've seen has been green.
Bro, I got 2 out of my 3 purchases were red.
Well, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. So anyways, like I had mentioned in the past podcast, I believe I liked it so much that I wanted to make, head sculpts for it. So obviously I started with mine and then I started with Ninja and there might be a transparent guy there. There might be a cool wood guy there, series 1, And I just wanted to build my own custom little like type of gorilla figures, so we're going to call it the Duarte troops, right? Because troops another word for gorillas, right? A little homage, play on words. Everyone knows I'm not a lyricist like Ninja, but I use expensive vocabulary sometimes.
I was going to say you know enough to be dangerous, okay?
So I figured, let me start drawing up the homies so I can sculpt them and have my own little crew just hanging there.
Show a picture?
Yeah, go ahead. Show it.
Here, let's do this.
Give people a little tease.
Ooh, Instagram actually let me click on the image. It didn't let me do that before.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay.
Because you got 3 extra followers. That's what it was.
You know what? That would not fucking shock me, dude. You've got 447 on Instagram. Good job.
You can open pictures now.
You've unlocked the achievement. All right, chat. What are you thinking here?
The transparent one.
By the way, if I ever I put for Danzig, I put the shoe polish to darken up my eyebrows, and I do. It doesn't look like it. I have Groucho Mark, Mark's eyebrows, dude. My wife did it, and she was like, "Whoa!" I looked in the mirror. I'm like, Jesus wept. What the hell happened here? Do you have that Blackhorn you can show off, by the way, for context, probably?
Yeah. Hold on. Yep, right behind.
Frankie needs that red one. You got to get extra, bro.
I'm actually
by the way, bro. I like that name, Bro Guy Toy Reviews.
Yeah,
Bro Guy.
So I'm actually going to design my own different types of like lizards and little creatures with the magnet attachment that they can, buy to put on this guy's head. Bam, right there.
Get you big. Make you big.
This dude.
I don't know why I thought he had different like face sculpts. It maybe it's because the way you shoot him from one side to the other, it just looks so expressive.
Yeah, but no.
Man, that damn thing is just fucking cool.
Dude, this guy's like fully superposable. The soft goods are amazing on him. This helmet that he comes with is like a whole piece of engineering in and of itself. Magnet, opening mouth. I mean, they did an excellent. I hope this line keeps going up.
Chad, the fuck is that? Yeah, it's basically, it just looks like a 1/12 like Gorilla's action figure is what it looks like. But I think they called it Blackhorn. But you just sold one, son of a bitch. Let me know if you have one. I'll buy one off you.
Look at that. Bam.
Yeah, that thing's fucking cool. How does he pose with that helmet on?
Really good. Let me see. Let me try to get him a nice little pose.
Here he is, elite. Helmet. Jerk. Yo, Joe Jerk. Duarte, Barcode, thank you for the amazing porta potty.
You're welcome, bro.
Jerk, you got some incoming dirty shorts coming to you, by the way.
Some dirty draws.
Dirty drawers are coming for that. But don't have any Go Bits? Hey, listen, Blake is going to hook you up on your Go Bits, by the way, at DFW, Chad, for your Go Bit membership package. Yeah. Speaking of Blake, that is a big, thick helmet.
Yeah. I heard that's how Blake likes them.
No, okay, roger that, Abby. Son of a gun. Usually buy 8 to 12 of everything. Son of a bitch, Abby. Oh, Abby, I went to 2 targets today. 0 on the Street Fighter, but I was out looking for you. No Blanca, no Sagat. I ain't see shit except for I got a Superman for me. I think that was it. But yeah, that figure, all the pictures just started coming out. I'm like, son of a bitch, I want him. He doesn't go with anything, but I want one. Because that's one I would put on my desk and just like fuss around with.
Yeah, man. This is definitely that one. So just to
I'll show it off tonight, Blake. I can't remember which one it is. Tune in to Yo Joe Jerk on the Mega Powers tonight with Gaines and Laser Pants and myself and find out, Blake.
Let's see if I could get this to balance.
Oh, here we go.
Look at that. 1 foot.
Damn, that's pretty fucking good. That's not a steady platform. I love that lunchbox, by the way.
Like that?
Hell yeah, buddy. Dude, as soon as I saw that on GameStop, I'm like, yep, right there. I was like, I got it. I got to get that fucking lunchbox. I don't give a shit. And then it had, I can't remember which one I got on the little tiny Funko in there. I think I got
either Megatron.
Or,
yeah,
I didn't get
Optimus.
Duke. I think it was Megatron's what I ended up getting. I am wanting Duke. I'm not a Duke fan.
Not a Duke fan?
No.
You don't like Dookie?
I've never been a Duke guy, man. You know what, though? I wasn't a big Flint guy either. And he's from Wichita, Kansas, like me. Just to dox myself some more there. If people don't know I'm from Wichita, Kansas at this point.
Yo, holy shit.
What?
I just found something else out about this figure that I had no idea about until right now. This just made the figure, this just made the figure 1,000 times better in my book. Hold on, let me check something really quick. Holy shit.
We're doing it live, everybody.
We're doing it live.
I like Chad just screaming eggplant.
Bro, this is fucking amazing.
What are you doing?
Here he goes. Ready? Check this out.
Oh, he's got magnets on his feet too.
Yep.
Dude, I did not
Bro.
know that. I knew his head.
Bro, he's got grip too. Like, dude,
That's pretty fucking good.
look at this.
Son of a bitch.
Dude, this figure just became like figure of the year before the year is even halfway through.
Son of a bitch. That is fucking cool as shit.
And then there's the red, the little red guy with the magnet on his head.
See, I love that. You know, they put that in there for the helmet and the little dude. That's just cool as shit.
Multi-purpose engineering.
He wasn't that much money, was he?
59. I think it came out to like less than $65 with taxes, shipping, and all that. But real talk though, like
as I'm watching Zakanin, hey, you're welcome, sir.
Like I feel like even at that price, it was underpriced. Like I feel like they could have charged $90 to $95 for this, and it still would have been completely worth it.
You can tell Laser Pants is really phoning it in after coming back from Vancouver. More like bitch talk. Come on. Warm up. Get warmed up. Get better tires tonight, pal. We need you on at least your B game. Oh, Chad's hating. Okay, got it.
Hating? Why is Chad hating? Come on, Chad.
Know.
You know, Chad's always getting in trouble for hating, bro.
Well, we talked about it, and then he's moving. So then, if he doesn't put any content, the positivity police are going to come after him.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Frankie's asking if you saw that Kit Bash Customs made Nike foams for his figure.
No, I did not. Send me some info.
Send some links.
Send some linkies. Yeah, do some mod work. Hey yo.
Well, he can't send a link in the chat, but you can send it on IG.
You could send it on IG.
Hell yeah. Man, that's pretty fucking cool. I like it. We just spent like half the show talking about that little fucking figure because it's so fucking cool.
Bro, it's an amazing figure. It really is.
There's got to be a whole bunch of people like putting out customs like that guy with that dragon's tail. Was he selling it or that was just a custom?
No, I think, and it's funny because we were talking it up and all the guys with the deep pockets were like, I went up to him and offered him $150 and he said no. And I'm like, damn, yeah, listen, he really likes it.
I mean, $150, you do customs. How much do you think he should have asked for it?
With all the amount of work and the thing he had on it, realistically, and because of the market value today, I wouldn't have taken less than $200 for that thing. Honestly,
like 200 seems pretty reasonable for something like that.
Yeah, because if you go on eBay right now, you're not getting one of these for less than like $130, $140
plus shipping.
Yeah,
how was the paint on it? Did he nail the paint pretty good?
Yeah, no, it's the paint was pretty damn good. He actually used like a bendable like wire too, so everything was like posable and stuff on the tail. Like it was weird wires, and it was really. I wish I had a picture, but I totally spaced out.
I wonder if the Find My Figures ladies got that on their tour.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe them. I forgot who took a picture that showed me. Maybe Woody took a picture of it. I don't know.
I would say Woody, I don't remember him taking a whole lot of pictures at either of the cons that I've seen him at. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm really bad about taking pictures. I've made a concerted effort these last two cons to make sure that I do it.
Yeah, because
get that networking, bro.
Yeah, because you're a networker now, son. If you don't network right, bro, then you ain't networking, son. And actually, I retract my last statement. It probably would have been fair for him to charge like $250 to $300 because the cheapest figure you could get off of eBay right now is $136.85, and that's 15% off plus $49 in delivery. So you're almost at $200. Yep.
Yeah. See you, Chad.
Bro, if I would have known, I would have bought like 100 of these things.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Nope. $114 is the cheapest with $99 shipping.
It's so weird that the toys that like take off that you're not expecting it.
Yeah, bro, but this thing it's one of those.
House Hendo. You know what? Shout out to House Hendo. Every stream that I do in my description, by the way, all Duarte's links are in the description, including, by the way, a new code, Zach10.
Ooh.
10% off on in-stock items. So hit his link up there in the description. Hell, I might as well post it while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll forget later.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, that fucking porta potty, man. As soon as you were showing me that shit. So Alcendo, back to him. So every description that I've got, abandon all hope, ye who enter here, I took from like a Mega Powers episode. He put that in the chat. I'm like, I'm stealing it, and I tagged it with his name so I wouldn't remember or I wouldn't forget in the notes. Oh, NYC figure fanatic. You're. What's up, buddy? I think were you just on Barely Posable that episode? Let me know in the chat. Oh, Talib. Look, Talib's doing the God's work over here, putting out the Instagram. Look at this.
My man.
Oh, man, it broke up that link. That link probably won't work, will it, chat? Here, let's do this. Usually I'm posting on not the StreamYard side, so
makes a sense.
Figure Fight Club, jump in a few minutes, boarding my flight. Are you leaving again?
That's the world's most interesting man right there.
Dude, this jet-setting son of a gun.
Even at Big Bad Toy Store, they jacked the price and they were at $71.99 and they're out of stock.
As soon as we were talking that night, I like jumped onto Big Bad and they were gone off Big Bad. I keep refreshing 5K every day just in case.
Dude,
they had that Resident Evil one that I linked you because that showed up that they found in their warehouse, and they had some of their mithril orc.
You're going to be so fucking mad one day you go on Facebook and it's going to be a post that was like 32 minutes ago and it's going to be like back in stock Blackhorn and you're like, yeah. You get there, sold out.
Well, you know, actually that had me on 5K because they had one of the bigger orc guys and it has like the sword master orc that had like, you know, the Buddhist beads and whatnot. And I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. And then 5K refunded me. I'm like, what the hell? Because they didn't actually have it.
Of course not.
I've never had them do that before. Usually if they say found in the warehouse, they had it, but gone.
That sucks.
Obby's headed to Hasbro's headquarters with Shilly.
Oh, shit. Well, here you go, guys. It's the cheapest I've been able to find right now. Just posted the link on for the Blackhorn, $134.39. I believe it's free shipping.
Also, that Gundam store, Gundam it. Hobby Ginky or something like that. I've used them. I got it saved. I can't pronounce it, but them, Gundam it. I forget what other one I've used before. Oh, Bomb USB. I've used that. I think I looked at all of them, but it's like, if I find it out in the wild or something and someone doesn't want an arm or a leg, or have a good friend that's looking out for me.
Right. Man, bro, they're out of stock. You can't even find them on the second market unless it's like 10 times.
Hobby Ginky. Thanks, Kevzilla. Man, I tell you what, because of the whole weird thing with tariffs, I started looking at other places other than 5K because I love using 5K. I like using my reward points and shit. Like, here, boom, let's do this. And I've always had great customer service from them. But then everything on pre-order went to that. What the hell was it called? Reserved pre-order.
That's weird.
Because of the whole tariff thing. They're like, hey, if we don't know about shit, we're going to put it over here.
That sucks. That's kind of stupid.
Shout out to Talib. Because you got everything. You get all the socials. You get your store going. You got YouTube. You got Instagram.
I'm trying, bro. I'm all over the place.
Well, and you know what? Let's talk about that at the halfway mark here. So, Mighty Morphin Command Center. Do you want to talk about how many you ordered, or is that too personal? I know I've asked you, but I don't know if blaring it out to the public. I don't know if you want to share that or not.
I'll just say that it definitely met the minimum threshold of 5 for it to be successful.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a success, which means that we will definitely be moving forward with our next Duarte lab. Not sure what it'll be yet. Well, I mean, I kind of am, but you know, you guys will just have to wait and see. But we're going to get these command centers knocked out first, and then we'll be unveiling the next big project. But I'm excited because I definitely got a lot more support than I thought I would. So that was cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I was
Especially
excited
because
about
Power
that, man.
Rangers is such a niche community, you know?
So now, what is the cutoff going to be this week, or
Yeah,
how are you going to work it?
Cutoff is the 30th. You pre-order, we have until, 2 days from now to pre-order. Midnight, cuts out. Never again. Unless somebody sells it on the second market, you know?
Or someone throws a lot of money at you.
Or that.
You know,
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, listen.
Money's money.
I'm not like these companies, I'm not going to mention names, but there are a ton of companies that we've all talked about. I don't think any company is innocent of what I'm about to say, but I'm not these companies that sit there and let money just fall off the table. If I see that there's enough want and people are willing to pay, I'm the boss for a reason. So I'll just say, screw it. I'm going to make 2 more, 5 more, 20 more, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, again, we've had a lot of conversations about that, man. It's got to be a corporate structure where there's just too many chiefs and not enough Indians making all these decisions, like pre-orders. Why wouldn't you
Makes no sense.
Have a pre-order open for a window, order within that window, then you know how many to make. Running out of pre-orders is the most asinine thing that I have not had anyone explain to me how it makes sense.
I feel like when they do that shit, they lose me and now I'm like, okay, cool. You're just trying to, screw with my head like all these other companies do. I'm good. You're trying to build this whole scarcity thing. Like, nope, not going to happen because, people, like you said, they're either in dire straits or they're just willing to help a friend. So I'm like, you know what? If I didn't get it now, I'll just wait. I'll end up getting it later somehow.
Frankie's flexing on me. Dang it, Frankie. I'm not going to hate you, though. I'm not going to hate you. House Endo, Duarte needs something fantasy themed or at least universal for any genre. Man, universal? I mean, that'd be outside something versus what would you consider universal?
Well, I think he means that it can be used for multiple IPs. So like if you notice
fantasy themed.
Yeah, if you notice House Hendo, like that's kind of been my theme with the urban / military / explosion kind of thing, right? Where these ruins can be used for Marvel, Valaverse, G.I. Joe, a plethora of things, right? Or the rubble, the ruins, the trees, those things. So I am going to be going to the medieval side and making universal structures and foliage and things of that nature that'll be able to be used with, Dungeons and Dragons or Mythic Legions or so I know what you're saying, but yeah, I'm getting there. It's just unfortunately I'm one man. So,
You're one man, by the way, and you have got a lot of, what do I say, irons in the fire that you keep percolating. You're like, okay, I'm going to do this. And just when I think, I was like, my God, your plate's full. You're like, hey, I want to do this too. I'm like, holy shit. And you've already got working prototypes. What the fuck?
Listen, it's like the Matrix, bro. You just keep opening those doors. You never, ever be content with one door open because that door can be closed. So if that door closes, make sure that there's a bunch more open that could just replace that,
Oh, Sleep's actually got a good question here. Has anyone asked for a Transformers Cybertron themed Dio yet?
Not yet, but you could be the first.
That'd be interesting. What would you do for that? Because I mean, that could also be kind of universal too, depending on how you did it too, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, because technically there's nothing in Cybertron that literally has the stamping or the logo of Transformers. So at the end of the day, it could just be a cosmic location for anything.
Cosmic Legions. Back to that again.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of another cosmic line. Is there one?
Galactic Valor. They're waiting on their figures to get in. I I think Brutal Realm was talking about getting into the whole
Cosmic side of things.
Cosmic side, because when I put the mech out, they were like, "Oh, dude, we were gonna do a mech, and like if you need any help." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro." And he's like, "We're gonna drop it, maybe like 6 months to a year from now." And I was like, "Oh, dude, listen, it's cool. Drop it whenever. I appreciate it, and like, Godspeed. Like, I can't wait to see what yours looks like." But I'm sure that they're literally now in that 6-month range, going through exactly what everybody else is, which is, we ain't getting shit made now because no one's gonna pay those overinflated prices. So, since we're on that topic, I might as well just let people know to start on your show, and this will continue throughout, socials and stuff. But anyone that was waiting and hoping for my mech to happen anytime soon, because the prices are ridiculously astronomical. For those of you that did want the one-offs that were willing to pay, I'll make it happen. I know you're impatient. We all are. We want it yesterday. So holler at me. But as far as mass production right now, I'm not even looking at it, because I don't want to get disrespected and slapped in the face with these egregious prices.
Now, you're talking about the materials that you're gonna be needing, the raw materials, the raw goods to make.
No. For me, I'm good on my end, because just from my own habit, not even tariff or anything related, but just from my own habit, I tend to buy materials to keep stock like for months. So this way, like, let's say shit shut down tomorrow, I would still be able to produce product for the next 2-3 months, maybe, nonstop, consistently, until I ran out of material. So right now that's not affecting anything. But I mean, like, going overseas and getting these things mass produced and then sold. Yeah. No way.
Hold off until the things have calmed down.
Until they figure out whatever. And listen, I'm in no rush. Like, they'll figure it out. And if they don't, then we're all going to have to figure out what to do. Because,
Space jerks. I like it. Also, yes, Alpha Red, I will be on Raw tonight with this space jerk, Gains and Laser Pants.
Pants of the Laser.
Pants of the Laser. Frank's proud of you, fool.
Thanks, man. I try.
Oh, Hendo, back Galactic Valor and Meta Travelers.
Oh, there you go.
And then Epic Hacks, I want to say, had some kind of cool cosmic stuff. Not a whole line, but they had that space lady with a different head sculpt you could swap out. I can't remember if I backed that or not.
Right.
Our command center for Transformers. Yeah, I mean, all that would work for that.
Yeah.
Just, help throw Star Wars in there too. Shit,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I guess I am kind of forgetting about a big cosmic line. Maybe I don't get a whole lot of Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm not big on that either. I'm like, I love Darth Maul. That's like about as far as my Star Wars lore goes,
Now let's talk about space porta potties over here.
How
do those go over, by the way, at New Jersey?
I have no more left. So they're on the site now for anyone that's interested, and I will be adding more stuff throughout the week, tonight and every day, pretty much new items. I'm just snapping some product pics and I'm posting it up, but ultimately we'll be having new product up, and coupon codes are there ready from all your favorite podcasters. And I look forward to seeing people, world building all different scales, 18 scale, 12 scale. I mean, sky's the limit.
Oh, Rollkeeper got one. Now, did he get a Duartized one, or did he get a plain one so he could Dan it up?
I want to say he got a shitted on one. I want to say, I could be wrong, because I sold so many of them that it's hard to keep track at this point. I just remember doing what I did to jerk stuff there, and then bringing the ladies the markers, pick a color and tag it up a little bit.
Okay, wait. Elite wants to see a 112 scale Chicago style trap house.
Yeah,
I thought I was invested in lingo and I know my way around. I think trap music. What's a trap house?
It's a pharmaceutical based establishment.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, bro, hit me up, commission me, I'll make it happen, and that shit will be fire, literally.
Pre-order the Epic Hacks Roxy London freelance peacekeeper. Yeah, she has a deal where she looks like oh my god, from Metropolis, that kind of robot looking like android female. I think it was one of the head sculpts for, which I thought was fucking cool. Yeah, Roll Keeper said, yeah, I got a dirty one.
Yes, he's a man of exquisite taste.
Command center inside the Technodrome, Duarte. Have you thought about doing your own Technodrome?
I kind of already have one like fully designed for the Joy Toy scale turtles.
Oh, Joy Toy, that would be, yeah, you could make a really cool Technodrome with that scale.
Yeah, because that's realistic, you know, and they're dropping Krang and like they're everyone, so it's like cool. And actually I was working on a 1/18 scale transportation module for Shredder. Yeah. And here is a prototype of one of the tracks. So this will be bolted to the actual drill itself, and it has pivot here and here. Nice. And then.
Okay, now I need you to magnetize it to where it can stick to metal, just like that little dude.
Ooh, right. Listen, I'm the magnet man. I do use magnets already, but seeing it on the figure really makes me think about a lot of stuff. Could you imagine magnets on the bottom of a Spider-Man and his hands so he can just like wall crawl on your fridge?
Wasn't one of the original wasn't a Toy Biz one? Didn't it have magnets in it?
To be honest with you, I'm the wrong person to ask because I'm not a Spider-Man fan and I don't even own one. So,
you know what? I've got the Renew Your Vows one. Because, yeah, I'm not big on Spider-Man unless it's black suit Spidey, and I love his villains. Yeah, so I've never been a big Peter Parker guy. Good Lord, 643. Yeah, every time you and I get on here, dude.
Time flies when you're having some Duarte, you know?
Fucking 45 minutes, man. Gone. We'll get some, Crack House. Thank you very much, Mr. Mad Gus. Jimmy Purvis, Duarte, don't you mention some 112 canines a few weeks, months so go back in ETA? You were on some doggos?
So, yeah, actually, I have it right here. I did it for my Valaverse figures with a chain and an actual leather strap. So here's the leather strap itself. This is all made in-house, right? This is real leather.
Hell yeah. And
here's the chain attached to the doggo.
The doggo looks good. Just a static doggo, right?
Yeah, just a static, with the chain posability and stuff. And he's got the vest on, so that can be painted to match, whatever. And it's basically modeled after German Shepherd. And I'll be having them unpainted, and then I'll be painting some to match like stock figures, like the Swarm or, the camo on like Trigger, stuff like that. And then I'll have custom ones as well for people that just want like a dog with, the Molly and the plate carriers and all that good stuff. I feel like the articulation is cool, but realistically, it's more of an accessory than anything else. And I'm not a huge fan of those articulating animals that have a shit ton of pins all exposed and stuff. I get why they do it, but like if you're gonna do it, right, like give us some shit with like maybe some hidden ball joints and stuff like that, like really, really nice thing, and just sell the shit out of those. You'd make a killing. If you did it, you just have to not cut corners.
The City Thugs. I don't know if you got any of those.
I do.
Those dogs that came with them, that little like Doberman pit.
Yeah,
I was like, I gotta have that son of a bitch. I bought that figure bully just for the fucking dog. Yeah, dude. I love that thing. Larry Manchaka. Duarte, when people order from your site, do you ship everything if it's various items? Meaning all at once? Is that what the question is, Larry?
I think I get what he's trying to say. So it depends. So maybe, all right. So if you order multiple different times, like let's say you ordered last week and then you ordered this week, in the rare occasion that the items that we're filling the first order are done with items that are in stock for the second, I'll put them together and I'll ship them together. And then I usually just store credit or refund the shipping from one of them, basically. Because I'm not one of those guys that's going to try to beat you over the head like, oh, $30 for one package, But if you're asking, like, if you order multiple items, will I ship them together? Yeah, absolutely. If they're on the same order, I won't ship that order until I have all the items filled and, put together in the box for you.
Laser pants rental property where clutters go with Diddy oil where plastic crack is sold. All right, that is good to know.
That's what it is.
CT toy Spider-Man has swallowable magnet feet and hands. That's cool.
There you go. See, I thought I thought of something new.
Got to roll. He's got to roll, and we've got to roll. But one real quick question is: there was a little deal where Bobby on a live stream on 3POA, speaking of laser pants earlier, and Diddy Oil, where Bobby was like, up, Duarte exclusive. He had you on board for a project, but I haven't heard hide nor hair about what's going on. Can you talk about that at all?
I mean, the only thing that I could say really is like, I hope people make it out to DFW.
No, okay. Guys,
that's about it.
Check out Duarte. Last push for that MMCC. If you want one, get one.
The actual pods themselves will continue to be sold for the foreseeable future until I decide not to, or just don't have the time to make them anymore. But the command center after the 30th, that's it. Whoever pre-ordered. Whoever didn't, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah. And we talked about that. He met his threshold pie. So, guys, I got to roll there. Oh, Eric Alfred, you guys are sneaking in here. Stop it. I got to go to another show. Golly, you cut it out. Stop engaging, chat. But please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Check out Duarte. Shout out to Talib. He's been doing all the links tonight. Appreciate you, Talib.
Yeah, man.
Go get this man some orders. I'm rolling out of here. Duarte, pleasure, brother.
Like always.
Everybody, see you. Play outro and end stream. Let's see if it actually ends the stream this time.
Who knows?
Stay tuned.